Then here we have to understand the relationship between kinetic energy and momentum. See, you write the formula for kinetic energy. It is half of mv square. You write the formula for linear momentum. P is equal to m into v. One values, if we interchange something, we can substitute here. Like here, if we find out the formula for m will be p upon v. Substitute this value of m here. So here you can write half into, in spite of m, we'll write p upon v into v square. 1v cut off, so we get pv by 2. One formula is this. Another, if here I take the formula for v is equal to p by m. V is equal to p by m. So again, if I substitute, kinetic energy is equal to half of mv square. So half m I am writing as it is. I am putting the formula for v square. So this will be p square upon m square, because it is v square. One m, another m cut. What we get is p square upon 2m. So this is another relation. So these are simple things. You can easily substitute and change here. You can change here and substitute here, and you will get the new formula. Then here you have a major concept, that is work energy theorem. In Hindi if I explain, अगर तुम कुछ भी काम करते हो तो काम करना तुम्हारा मतलब किसी चीज का या किसी बॉडी का एनर्जी उस बॉडी का जो एनर्जी का क्वांटिटी है वो बढ़ जाना. अगर तुम किसी बॉडी पे कोई वर्क करते हो तो वो वर्क जो तुमने किया उसके कारण उस बॉडी की एनर्जी बढ़ जाती है. सो दैट इज सिंपली वर्क एनर्जी थ्योरम. वर्क एनर्जी थ्योरम मीन्स, see, I am trying to explain in Hindi and English both so that you can thoroughly get these concepts. Some students are having some doubts, therefore I am trying both of these languages. So work energy theorem tells that any work that you do on a body, that work done amounts to the change in energy of that body. The amount of work done will be equal to the increase in energy of that body. So according to work energy theorem, the work done by a force on a moving body is equal to the increase in its kinetic energy. If there is a moving body, if there is a moving body A, here there is a moving body A and it is moving, I am telling, okay. And again, if some work is done on this moving body only, then there is increase in kinetic energy, and this increase in kinetic energy comes from the work that you have done on this body. So work done is equal to increase or change in kinetic energy. So this we have to prove, and this we have to prove again. We'll use Newton's equation and the formula for work done. See, work done is equal to force into displacement. Clear? Then from Newton's equation, v square minus u square is equal to 2as. We can get the formula for s as v square minus u square upon 2a. Substitute this formula here, and so here substituting it, we get w is equal to f into s. In spite of s, we can write m into a, and for s, we can write v square minus u square upon 2a. Okay. So here, one thing here, a and a is cut off. What is left is 1 by 2 mv square minus 1 by 2 mu square. So this is kinetic energy final minus this is kinetic energy initial. Initial velocity, final velocity. So this is final kinetic energy and this is initial kinetic energy, and here in LHS you have work done. So this is what is proved by work energy theorem. The work done on a moving body is equal to the increase in kinetic energy.